America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Call to order of our first meeting for this year, January 12th, 2026, and we're going to start off with our special order of business, which is organization of council. So we need to, I guess, open up the floor for...
Weren't we going to wait on that? Because...
No, this would be for just for president.
That one, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
just
need
for president.
Yeah,
Just for president and vice
Okay.
president. So open up the floor for nominations of president and vice president.
Well, I would nominate Michelle for president.
Do you want that, Michelle?
I will serve as president. Yes, that's fine with me.
So Ron Boxell nominated. Any other discussion?
I'll second that if you need to second that. Do you need a second on that?
On the nomination? Okay. Who's Jeremy?
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, we'll call that by consensus. Vice President?
I'll nominate Ron.
I'm sorry, I might have said
I will
Jeremy.
nominate Ron as vice president.
You want
Michelle.
that, Ron?
I would take that.
Okay, and second to that.
Yeah, I'll second that.
Yay, your first motion,
Yeah.
action. What's your name again?
Scott, it's not up there.
Ron Boxell. Okay, it's been moved, seconded. Ron Boxell. Consensus?
Yes.
Everybody, okay.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Sorry, can you say something?
I was going to say, we had talked about earlier saving the other appointments until
Yes.
the next council person comes on. What you really need to do, and there's a new one here because Huntington County Solid Waste Board appointment. I got a phone call today that they would like to have a Warrentown council member on that. So you can save that till next time. But you do need to set your meeting schedule so I can notify the newspaper. Is that going to remain? I think you sort of did at the last meeting, and you approved that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it'd be the second Monday of every month at 5 o'clock.
Yep.
Okay.
It's at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay.
And then any changes or additions to the minutes for December 22nd?
Okay.
All right.
Approved as submitted then. Okay.
And then open up the floor for citizens' comment.
I guess on the way here, there was someone at the hydrant corner of our, is that, okay, just so you know about it.
Oh, I didn't know, but they were pumping it?
They're filling a tank in the back of a pickup truck,
What hydrant?
corner of Jefferson and Parkview.
Where's Dustin?
This is
I
the
guess I should
second
have said
time
that when I
they-
first come in.
They were there, what, a week
They're-
or two ago doing it too. There's no name on their truck.
Dodge Cummins dually, two guys and had
Yellow
on
trailer.
fluorescent.
Let's check with Dustin and see if it's someone.
Yeah, I don't, like I said,
He
we
does,
just get
Dustin
ahead
doesn't.
this way and
Well, usually when they get water, they don't get it from a hydrant. I mean, they get it from.
well, and I
Yeah.
Huh,
had to
interesting.
remember that, and you're supposed to be like a
Can you-
backflow.
Can you forward that to Dennis, that picture?
Yeah. But, cause I don't know if they got one on it or not, I didn't really look, but anyhow.
Interesting.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks. Okay. No other citizen comments? Then departments, we'll start with the police department.
You have your monthly meeting there.
Everything out there well, or is there any issues or anything buzzing at all out there with folks, or everything pretty
No,
calm?
January is pretty calm, usually it tends to be pretty calm,
Okay.
as anything can be. So we've been working some days, some nights,
Yeah.
getting some experience here and there.
Okay.
He has reported to me that he has a definite date for deployment, but it has been moved up to March.
Okay.
And we have a definite date all informed council right now. They thought maybe mid-March to end of March. There's some more training that's due before he goes over, so.
Okay.
Thank you.
Fire department?
Yes, Lee is not here tonight, but you have in front of you the roster with the change to Doug Christie for chief and Lee as assistant chief. And by code, you will need to approve that and the roster. And the rest of the roster remains the same, but you will need to approve the chief and assistant chief.
Make a motion that we approve this as is. As it is.
Okay. Second.
I'll second it.
Moved and seconded. Ron?
Yes.
Jeremy?
Yes.
Michelle?
Yes.
And Scott?
Yes.
Do we have to also do
Oops, I
the
wrote that
chiefs,
down wrong.
the chief and assistant chief separately? Or
No, you did
That's-
that.
Okay, that's all in one. Okay.
Yeah.
But I put it in the wrong place on the agenda.
Utility and street department.
You should have my report in front of you. I forgot to print one out for myself, but I'll add to it if it's not on there. Silversmith Data, AST, Asset Status Tracker. Representative came last week and did some training with us, so we will begin GIS mapping our system here shortly. We're kind of working with the engineers right now to see if they have any files they can share with the software company so they can implement those in the mapping. But we will be starting mapping out our system here pretty soon. So we've been trained and we'll get to work on it soon. Other than that, I don't have anything unless you got any questions.
Thanks, Dustin.
I think so. Awesome, thanks. All right, any unfinished business?
I have none.
I don't have any on here. Okay. New business, we need to determine our meeting schedule and process for the resignation of Jeremy. And so, sorry, did you want to say something on that?
Well, as you all saw last week, the notice went out that they have until Friday the 19th to, if they want to run.
To run. If they tried to run previously, they have till the 19th.
No, if they ran previously, they do not have to refile.
But they have to
Because-
call and say they want to rerun.
Yes, they have to let me know.
Right.
If I don't hear from them by Wednesday, I will call each one of them.
Okay.
And that's, according to the attorney, that's proper because of the way it was handled the first time. So then the 20th, I already had notified, or we had, the 20th would be the meeting. And that meeting, depending on what, it sort of kind of depends on what happens Friday, whether it's executive or regular meeting.
Yeah.
Because according to Mike and Michelle talked with him, I had a migraine, so I went home, but it's really your call on how you're going to do it.
So like, so we're open for discussion for that?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm going to give you my opinion, which would be that once we have everybody who's applying, we all look at it, and then when we come in here to that special meeting, we all say if there's a person on there that we think should be nominated.
And that's,
And then at that time, we could have discussion about the people that are nominated. I still said I think there should be a list of everybody who applied, so everybody knows who applied. But if there's nobody on this board who wants to nominate someone, I don't see why we'd have to go through a big discussion about everybody.
oh, and that's
Myself.
where Mike, the attorney, was saying that you can actually do that in executive session. But you have to make your, as the rest of the council, and as you know from being trustee, the decision would have to be made in a public meeting. So So, yes, what you said is true, and that's
Okay.
what we did the last time. They all had seen it. You would, you would get a copy, because
Okay.
the rest of them have copies.
Okay.
Well, the rest of them have copies.
Yes.
So, whoever had filed before, we already have their resume, and it's already been discussed and whatever.
Okay.
So-
I'm okay with that process that you
Yes.
said. I don't know if we
And
need
that's
to
what I'm
hold
saying,
a,
that works.
I don't even know if we need to hold an executive session, that we just hold a special
No.
meeting and discuss, since we've already kind of gone through
Yes.
the process.
I would be fine
If
with that.
someone files on Friday, I will send out the resume immediately.
So we can look at that in advance.
Oh, yeah, you will
Yeah.
get that immediately Friday afternoon.
Okay.
But we're only going to discuss the people that we feel
That somebody nominates.
are
Yes.
nominated
Yeah.
from that
Yeah.
list. Okay,
Yes.
I'm okay with that. I think that's fair, since we've gone through that process
Everybody
already.
okay?
So,
Okay, so then that'll stand, so the meeting will be on the 20th.
at 5 o'clock?
We'll just call it as a special meeting,
Okay.
At 5
and I'll
o'clock?
go ahead and send that to the newspaper now.
Okay.
Okay.
All
You
right.
have in front of you the HQ contract. This is an annual contract with Huntington County United Economic Development. This is the same, there was not a director right now of that group, so this was sent through the committee. I think you all got a email. This is the same contract we've had for the last probably 8 or 9 years, $3,000 annually. So any discussion, it will take a motion to approve the contract.
If there's, I would, serving on this board, they do good things for the county, and Warren has a voice there, so I would motion that we approve this as is.
Jeremy,
I would second.
okay. Ronnie,
Yes?
Jeremy,
Yes.
Michelle,
Yes.
and Scott.
Yes.
Okay, the next is the Trexcon's contract, and I did put a copy on the back because I know Scott's probably not aware of this. This is through the Association of Indiana Counties that went through the legislature and got a program set up where outstanding bills can be supplied to the, is it the Attorney General, whoever it is, Department of Revenue, and they can then take that amount out of their return.
Didn't I see where you've got like $2,000 a year or something?
We've got it around 2,000, 1 year 2,400.
Okay.
Usually over 2,000.
Yeah. I remember
Because we
reading
do
that.
have electric, so when you throw that into the mix. So, but it has to be approved annually. So this is before you tonight to continue with Trex. This goes through Adrian at the attorney's office. And he does a great job. Marcy submits the list. We have to wait so many days, and then we submit a list.
Okay.
And we have a list ready.
Adrian's he's a quality individual, but yeah, I would motion that we approve this as is.
Okay, second?
I'll second.
Okay, Ron?
Yes.
Jeremy?
Yes.
Michelle?
Yes.
Scott?
Yes.
Ordinance 2026-3 on December, I think it was the 28th. I got word from, is that AWWA or
Alliance?
Alliance of, I can never keep track which one it is. You have 2 people signed up, Dylan for sewer and Rob for water in the apprentice programs. The contract calls that for every successful, when a semester is completed successfully, they would get a 24-cent increase. So you had set their wages in December, but you now need to approve or discuss this one, and I have it marked there, that Rob's wage would go to $23.45, and Dylan's would go to $22.40, and that's the 24 cents over what was approved in December.
When I saw this, I assumed this is just a percentage of their breakdown that
Well,
you...
yeah, it's a distribution, it's,
Okay.
yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Everything's taken through 4 departments,
Okay.
yeah. So, oh.
I will make a motion that we do the 24 cents as per the contract for them completing their education.
I would second that.
Okay, Ron,
Yes.
Jeremy,
Yes.
Michelle,
Yes.
and Scott.
Yes.
I think they'll be happy.
Putting
They've worked
forward-
hard on that. It's not an easy thing, and Dustin can talk about it more than I can, but Dylan said the thing with the sewer part is that so much of it has to do with bigger operations, and he's having to go through that, as did Dustin when he got his license. So they'll both be licensed in 2 years then. Okay, any other business? Okay, you have in front of you your claims register. I do want to talk to you about that because it's in total of $1,388,084.05. So if you open, as usual, you will see certain things marked. One is the Wolverine bill, who is the electric supplier, is $118,885. So that went up about $10,000 over December till now. Then you'll see Bippa's Bank at $800,000. That was written to open up a money market. You'll see in the annual report then that I took it back out because it was going to require another fund at the end of the year, and they recommended I not do that. So, but anyway, it shows here as a disbursement. It came out of reserve, electric. It was electric. And you'll see a post for $228,522. This is for the SRF payments in 2025. This is what the big hullabaloo was about with the last SRF payment. So it's here now that this year's being done correctly, and it is in the ledger. It's interesting how I had to do that is since we don't get the money. It's held by the state, but so what I have to do is put it in and Scott will, I have to put it in as revenue, and then I have to in my books and then disperse it out, but there's no beginning balance or any, it's 0 and 0.
Okay.
So that's taken care of for this year for the Wayne Street project.
So we can't go on those council vacations anymore now, right?
I guess not.
Okay.
I guess not. Well, it's me, I
Just
guess.
as I got here too.
I think it was me that took the vacations apparently or something, but anyway, that's what that big amount is, it was, I think we had 4 payments this year. So that added up to $228,000.
That's the total of the payments.
That's total what was paid by SRF in 25. 24, it was, I can't remember.
Do we have this to sign? Is there a copy of this to sign?
You need a copy?
I don't know. I wasn't sure. I've signed minutes, but I wasn't sure if we had.
What?
Do we all need to sign one of these?
Yeah, I've got it
Sorry.
here.
Okay.
Got it here. Okay, you need to sign this that you accept that report.
Nope.
Or you don't sign it that
And
you
thank
don't
you for
accept it.
explaining that to me, earlier too, so.
I do see here that an individual hit a pole or something. Are they okay? Are that person, is that a person okay?
That happened a while ago.
Was that a while? They're okay?
Huh?
I'm sure I'm assuming they're okay.
I'm sorry, I'm missing a hearing aid.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're okay.
Yes,
Is that correct?
yes.
Okay.
I lost my hearing aid over Christmas.
You replaced poles.
Yes, that's what that was. Under financial reports, those will all be at the next meeting. The annual report's well underway. Have you got yours done?
And that didn't have to be done yet.
No. The annual report has to be done by March 1st, but it's underway. So you'll get the final year end as always. You'll get it at the next meeting. Payroll allocation report. There were 5 pays in December. $44,321.65 in regular pay, $3,532.71 in overtime, and council pay was $12,200 combined, not each, combined. And this is still the old rates because it was a pay in December. So this is what you've been seeing all along this year, the same rates.
So, like, I was looking at this earlier, and it says like water regular street employees, so like if they're plowing snow, I see it on here as street employees, is that, okay?
Because it all comes out of Motor Highway.
That's what I assumed. The rest of it seems pretty, when I looked at it, it seemed pretty
Well, some of the
self-explanatory.
overtime, you have overtime for checking the wastewater plant on the weekend and overtime for checking the water plant on the weekend.
Yeah, 'cause you've got a water
And then
here.
the rest of it was plowing streets,
Okay.
which they did quite a bit.
But I didn't see any mosquito spraying, so we must
We're good.
be caught up
We're
on
good.
that.
For now.
Dustin decided he wasn't picking up any more leaves either. So.
No? Well, they're kind of in place, some of them.
Yeah.
So,
Need approval on that?
do you want a motion or you want a consensus either way?
I'm good with it. Consensus is fine with me.
Consensus?
Yep.
Consensus is good.
Okay, Keystone end of the year, I just had commented on that. We're in the in-between time when we're still doing the end of the year and doing the beginning of the year. So it's a lot of computer work in the office right now, but we're well underway. So I think we're doing okay from the office.
All right. Any other?
Park, I will comment on park. We have the books ready for
Awesome.
the park from what we have. So we'll have those to you next meeting.
Yeah. Is that something where we could work on our ordinance or have the ordinance ready to discuss for the park board? Then
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, everything
Give everything in
that
that, okay.
you got from DNR is in that book.
Perfect.
Each,
Okay.
each person will have a book.
Okay.
And Dustin.
So do we need to? Will we need to name or have we reached out to people yet as far as
No, because you haven't discussed it yet.
Okay. Perfect.
You had a park board that you approved, but by this process, it's a little
We have
different.
to, right.
And that is a political park board, so it has
Yes.
to, again, be 2 Republicans, 2 Democrats.
Yeah. And they serve different terms. Like
They
one
serve
person
different
serves
terms,
1
yes.
year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. They're all staggered. So, all right. There's no other.
Yeah, I just wanted to say a little thanks for the opportunity. You guys are giving me to serve on the board. There's been some stuff. There's been some serious mudslinging about me before I came to my first meeting. I will not be addressing any of that online, just so everybody knows. I've lived here my whole adult life, had some businesses here, worked here, love the town, and I'm excited to be on here. But I just wanted to let everybody know I would not be doing that. So if anybody has any questions, they need to contact me. I sad to see Jeremy go as soon as I get on, but you know.
I might throw some actual mud at you.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah.
That's all
I'll
right.
just see if you can dodge. I want to keep
But,
you strong.
But yeah, no, I think it's a great opportunity for me. I've lived here pretty much, like I said, my whole adult life. So I don't know who's coming on to replace Jeremy. Hopefully, in my eyes, I'd like to maybe someone young. I don't know. I'm not saying you're old.
Well, I wondering.
But I'm just saying, that might be nice. But I do, as some things have been said out there about Councilman Jeremy over here, I do own some property in Wells County, and I do own property here in town. I do own property in Huntington. I reside in Warren. I've resided in Warren for quite a while. So if anybody says anything about that, I will not be responding to it. So I'm just letting you know in here where everybody's recording it that that is all true. If you see it, I do own some property a couple places, but I do reside in Warren. So I do not own any part of any business here in town, as was stated earlier. I do work here in town, and I have my whole life, but I have no ownership, and other than I do have an LLC for my rentals. But I just kind of want to get everything out there so we don't have any questions asked. I'm a conservative Republican. We don't have to say that because this board does not run according to affiliation. And as far as I'm concerned, everybody's entitled to their own rights, but if you're trying to do what's right in God's eyes, I think you're doing the right thing, and you don't need to worry about the rest of it. So, just a statement I wanted to make, let everybody know where I was at.
Can I also say, just thank you for the opportunity to serve with everyone at this table. We've had disagreements, and disagreements are healthy, but I know each and every person at this table wants what's best for Warren, and I'm thankful for you guys and for what you're doing and will continue to do. So thank you for that. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Jeremy.
And I had a note to thank you, Jeremy. We've had our differences, but always for the better, I think.
If you don't have differences, you don't have discussions.
But
And,
she did hit me with mud one time. It was a good throw. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
I will
It was a good
admit
shot.
that he did give me Diet Coke for Christmas, so that could be a big issue here. But I do wish you well, Jeremy, in your new endeavor and in Ossian, and hope it all goes well.
But he will be here in town. His business
Yeah,
will
my
be here in
business
town.
stays here. Yeah.
Business days.
You'll still see me around, so you can.
You'll throw hot dogs at us?
We'll still throw hot dogs. They're free for whoever wants them, so we'll still have them out and about.
Alrighty. Okay. Meeting adjourned.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Well, that's.